Hi everybody, my name is Dani, and I've decided to make this YouTube channel because I have been so inspired over the past couple of years to really just slow down, minimize, and rethink my life a little bit. I just want to inspire people to give you permission to slow down, simplify, minimize, and really just think about what you want and create the atmosphere, create the home, create the space that brings you the most life and the most joy. 4 years ago in 2020, we bought this house and we were having our first baby that year too. So that year I really just became a mother and then a homemaker at the same time. We've had a few apartments before that, but when we got our home, we really just settled here, thinking this is gonna be where we have our kids and we'll be here for a while. So it gave me this feeling of, I really want to create an atmosphere of peace and a space that we can just be happy and thrive. I didn't know that I had this passion for maybe like interior design or decor, feeling vibes and creating a cozy space. I really do have a passion for that though. I think it's really important for our mental health that we feel happy at home. The way it feels, the way it smells. I think all of this can really affect our mental health over time, and the burden of having like a cluttered home and a messy home and like a dirty home can really weigh on our hearts and our minds, make us feel stressed. I got really inspired to go on a journey towards minimalism and simple living, and like how can I have less and feel like I have more though, because I feel like stuff and clutter, especially that comes with having a baby and like you get into a new house and you feel like you have to fill it with stuff. But how can I get rid of a lot of that and open up and create more space for the things that are valuable to me? Today I have a few tips that I want to share on how to create a peaceful space in your home. So the first tip is to bring in colors that bring you joy. It's like when you walk in and you just feel like a warm hug. That's what I'm going for. One example I have is this blanket. Got it off Facebook Marketplace, and I know that this blanket is not everybody's cup of tea. It's very interesting. It's got a lot of colors, and it's kind of just weird looking, and I just love it so much. It brings me joy. It's cozy. It's like got the texture that I want, and I always reach for it when I just want a blanket and to feel cozy. And so this blanket is a good example of like something that brings me joy that might not bring other people joy, but I just have it in my home because that's for me. I also want to say that the colors that bring you joy can change over time. Like back when I was getting married, my favorite color was purple. My bridesmaids wore purple. I was really into like whites and grays and purples and blues, very like cool tones. And as you can see now, I have changed, kind of swung the opposite direction, where now I really love like orange, red, green, and yellow. My favorite color I would say is like a turmeric yellow, like if you've ever seen my bedspread. It's like my favorite item in my house. I love that color. And then we painted this wall, this green, because it brings me joy. Bringing colors in that bring you joy, it's like everywhere you look, your brain is firing these signals. I feel cozy, I feel safe, I feel home. And that's really what we want, right? We want to come in and just feel enveloped in those cozy colors. And if there's something in your home that you don't like, feel free to rehome it. Give it to someone else and they will enjoy it. So that's my first tip, is to bring in colors that bring you joy. The second tip I have is to keep surfaces clear, especially in the kitchen, especially in the entryway. It's okay to have stuff on your surfaces, but I think what I'm saying is just not clutter, like paper, junk mail, keys just thrown on the surface, old receipts, things like that. Like the surfaces in our house become a magnet for those things. I'm sure you know it, we definitely do. We are like daily cleaning off those surfaces. Our main ones that get really messy are the entryway piano. We have a piano in the entryway. It's kind of like our surface that we walk into, so we just set stuff on there. Something that I've done to help combat that is I got a basket from my friend. It's a basket for keys, wallet, chapstick, sunglasses, anything like loose in your pockets that you want a place for. So instead of ending up all over the house on different surfaces, they're in the basket. So now we know where to look for them because they have a place. So that's a tip I have, is to find a place for those things that you keep having to clear off the surface. And then if it's something that just keeps ending up on the counter and you don't even like it or want it, just deal with it. Get rid of it, rehome it, sell it, or throw it away. Those are your options. But just figure out how to deal with it so it's not bugging you every single day. Clearing off the surfaces just creates such a clean and peaceful vibe in the house. So I encourage you to try it today. Pick a surface that has been bugging you and clean it off, even if it means taking everything off, wiping it down, cleaning it, and then putting the few things that really bring you joy back on the surface, but don't let anything else on there. I think you'll notice a difference. The third tip I have for you is to prioritize yourself. Prioritize your mental health, prioritize your home, put it in the calendar, create time for you to just tackle those really cluttered areas that are bugging you. For example, I have a box by my bed that's been there since February, so like when my daughter was born. That's months ago. So we have this box, we put junk mail in it, we put little tiny trinkets, we don't know where they go, we don't know what to do with them, so we just put them in this box, put them on the floor by our beds, and forgot about it. Well, we didn't really forget about it because it's been in my mind like this whole time, but I just didn't have the energy to deal with it, so it's just been there. So today I've decided to take the box out, go through it, get it out of my mind once and for all, clear it out, and I think I'll feel so much better afterwards. I think as we take little steps, like one drawer at a time, one room at a time, one tiny little section at a time, each little step gives us progress towards an overall feeling of peace. It feels so good to know everything that's in that drawer, everything that's under the bed. I know what's there because I've given it permission to be there, versus things just everywhere and it's overwhelming and I don't even know what's in that box. And that's how it happens. Like it happens even if you've done decluttering. It happens. It will come back into your house somehow. It's called clutter creep and it's so real. Like I did a huge declutter a year ago and then clutter just crept back in and I'm just having to tackle it again and again. But as you keep doing it, it becomes less and less and it becomes more of a habit and it becomes more of a lifestyle. And that's the goal, is to just do it. Tackle that corner, get it out of the house, and don't just put it in a different drawer. Go through it, throw it away, rehome it, put it where it belongs so that you know where things are and that you don't have that corner that's in your brain giving you mental clutter, giving you anxiety, weighing on you. Because once you can get it out of the house or in its place, it really does free up your mind to think about the more important things in life. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I had so much fun making it. If you have any tips at all on how to create a peaceful atmosphere in your home, please comment them below. I am always looking for new ideas. I will be making a new video next week after we go camping, and I'm very excited for that. So I'll see you there. Bye!